This is The Hub on Hollywood, an iHeartRadio podcast. I am your co-host, James Rojas.
I'm the other co-host, Jamie Blanco.
On this week's episode, The Sandman. Adam Sandler himself coming back to Massachusetts, and he's bringing back his band of merry men,
That's right.
The usual suspects. Big bonuses for Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's crew. This comes after news, our last episode, we're talking about how they're facing a lawsuit, but this is some good news regarding the RIP. A lot of repercussions. Repercussions.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Is what they should call the sequel.
Quality.
That's actually not a bad idea for
right now. Yeah.
Not bad.
They should.
Who's also not bad but great is Harrison Ford. He spoke at ASU for a commencement ceremony. His speech going viral for all the great reasons. Nothing controversial or crazy.
Right.
No slip up. And we might be getting an actual good M. Night Shyamalan movie. Isn't that weird to say?
Because it used to all be good.
It used to always be good.
And now it was all bad for a while,
Yeah.
and now good?
Maybe good. We'll get into that.
Also filmed in Massachusetts?
Yes, that's why we're also talking about it. All that and much, much more. But Jamie, we need to go back and talk about an old friend of ours of the Hub on Hollywood.
So first things first, I just wanted to give a big shout out to friend of the show, friend of mine, Chris Ochoa, La Vernia. He has a big principal role in the film In the Gray, which is out in theaters right now. This is his second Guy Ritchie film, not just his first. This is his second Guy Ritchie film.
I feel like if you get along with Guy Ritchie, he will add you
into everything,
just like Adam Sandler.
For all time.
Just like Adam Sandler, he'll include you in the rest of your projects, his projects.
Right, and this is his second time working with Jake Gyllenhaal. So you've seen him in The Agency. He was in The Covenant. That was Guy Ritchie's last film in 2023. He played a soldier in that one. He's in the show Silo, Halo, Dynasty, The Rookie. He was on Will and Grace, the rebooted Will and Grace. So just very, very proud of our friend. We had an interview with him, I believe last year or the year before that, but we're going to be getting him back on the show very shortly to be talking about In the Gray. He already said yes. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
well, the thing is,
we'll have him on soon.
This is my first time actually hearing of In the Gray. The thing is, online, people are saying that this, unfortunately, hasn't been getting a lot of marketing. So maybe good word of mouth, because I've seen some headlines talking about the movie, and reviews look positive.
Yeah.
And so if word of mouth spreads around, then hopefully people will check this film out, again, out in theaters right now.
And the quick synopsis of it is a covert team of elite operatives are living in the shadows when a ruthless despot steals $1 billion fortune. This is a lot of words. Yeah, a lot of enunciation. They're sent to take it back, an impossible heist that erupts into a deadly game of strategy, deception, and survival.
Sounds exciting. Sounds like a Guy Ritchie movie.
It does.
Starring Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's right.
Gotta love him.
Go see it.
Also, who we gotta love is a local New England boy, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's confirmed to be coming back with Grown Ups 3. Can you believe that?
Awesome.
If somebody would have told you when Grown Ups came out that it would become a trilogy, that it would become a money-making franchise, would you have believed it?
Maybe not.
Have you seen those movies? I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't, honestly. But it's a particular kind of movie, right?
Yeah.
For a particular kind of humor that is necessary. There's an audience there. There are people buying tickets for it.
There must be.
Hey, let's keep it up, because every time Adam Sandler makes a movie, he comes here and he gets it done here in New England.
Right.
And so we're hearing that filming locations for Grown Ups 3, probably Northeast Massachusetts area. Very excited about that. And here's the other great thing about when Adam Sandler films here. There's always hundreds of background. He always does these scenes with just huge set pieces, hundreds of background people. He gets people work. And not only work, but those days are always long. They're always overnights. There's golden time, okay? Yeah. He's our golden boy, Adam Sandler. So whether or not you like the Grown Ups movies, kind of irrelevant. I like making Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
And you said you confirmed that Adam is also coming on the podcast. You said that?
Yeah, we're working on that one. Still working on that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Adam Sandler, again, the invitation's always open. We love you, and you are a great representation of New England and the New England spirit.
Another great representation of New England. I am so excited, James. We have so much
good stuff going on.
Great New England news, film and television to talk about today. Widow's Bay. Okay, which filmed in the North Shore of Boston, of Massachusetts last year. Okay, the fourth episode is out now, and it's the most popular show on Rotten Tomatoes for the week. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so this comedy horror series set in the New England island town of Widow's Bay, 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. Again, we've got that super high score. It's a weekly series. It's a sort of monster of the week type series, not only genuine scares, but genuinely funny.
That I didn't know. I love Monster of the Week or like Crime of the Week. You know, like either it's Psych or Supernatural. My voice supernaturally disappeared. But it's like the Monster of the Week, but like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like those kind of like supernatural stuff where like each week it's keeping you on your toes. It's a new monster, new quote villain.
Exactly.
Keeps it fresh. And with an overarch.
It's just really fun too, because you've got Matthew Rhys playing the charismatic mayor who, I mean, he's trying his best. He's trying his best in this town that is admittedly haunted, all kinds of crazy stuff going on, murders, monsters, and he's trying so hard to bring tourism back to the island, to make it the go-to spot, the next Martha's Vineyard, and he just has to keep...
Murder's Vineyard.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And he has to keep just managing these
Is he like the
creatures
mayor?
And haunted things and creepy people. And
is he like the mayor in Jaws? We're like, I know there's something killing people and it's destroying us as a community, but man, we need that tourism dollar, that revenue.
That is exactly it. And I'm pretty sure he was in Jaws.
Really?
Yeah, Matthew Rhys. So Widow's Bay, must watch streaming series on Apple TV.
They should have a Jaws episode. They should have a Monster of the Week, like a Jaws shark kind of man.
Damn, they should have you as a writer.
Oh, come on.
Maybe season 2. I don't know. So we've got, 4 episodes out so far?
4, I believe.
And it's going to be 10. I believe it is going to be 10 episodes total. So if you haven't already, get on Widow's Bay, Apple TV Plus. It is really worth watching. And I don't say that lightly. Genuine scares, genuine humor, and you fall in love with Widow's Bay and all of the great people who contribute to the texture of making this a real show, which is us, our local New England actors and talent and background and crew and everything that goes into it. Yeah. So if you pay attention closely in the latest episode, James.
Yes.
You might see half of my face
Ooh.
for 2 seconds.
Tell me it's like a zombie face or on fire or something.
No, unfortunately. That would be cool, though. I still haven't been a movie monster. Soon. We're working on that.
We'll have some confetti cannons when that happens, so we could pop them off in here.
and the alarms.
And then we'll deal with the alarms and the mess afterwards, but we'll celebrate for sure.
Sounds good.
One thing we should also be celebrating is a potential return of iconic director, famous, maybe infamous director, M. Night Shyamalan.
That would be funny to go from famous to infamous to famous.
Back to famous again? That'd be great. So this film, which was a romantic thriller, shot in Massachusetts in New England.
That's right, yeah.
Called Remain. It apparently...
Or was it Rhode Island? I'll double check. Double check.
Well, while you do that, it's in Cape... at least it's based in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
So it's based in Cape Cod. Maybe it's filmed elsewhere. But so far, Remain is receiving pretty high test audience scores. In fact, it's the highest testing film to date for Mr. Shyamalan. So basically, the film stars Jake Gyllenhaal, another Jake Gyllenhaal film.
Filmed in Rhode Island.
Yeah, Phoebe Dynevor, Julie Haggerty follows an architect who encounters a mysterious woman in Cape Cod. Now, do you say in Cape Cod or on Cape Cod?
I don't know. I'm not from here. Whatever comes out of my mouth.
I usually say on Cape Cod.
I say on the Cape.
On the Cape. On the Cape. So that's a little local New England flavor for you. Shyamalan and Sparks collaborated on the story, resulting in both the best-selling novel and the upcoming film releasing in February of 2027. I have hope Would that be the biggest twist? That this would be a really good movie?
He's capable. He can
Yes.
do it. And I feel like this is his genre. You know, if you think about Signs and some of his other most successful movies, like, he can do it.
Yeah.
That's M. Night's bread and butter.
Yeah.
Avatar, The Last Airbender?
Stay away.
Not so much. Turning a classic, a beloved children's animation into a real life movie. He wasn't the right one.
No.
It's okay. These things happen. But I think for sure he might be recapturing his stride, right? Those creepy vibes.
Yeah.
And I think he can knock it out of the park. I think he could do it.
I pray. Speaking of Signs and also The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
So in last week's episode, I talked about going down a rabbit hole of watching people react to iconic movie scenes and movies. And so I've been watching people react to the movie Signs when the aliens come out, or the video, the shaky cam, the alien pops out of the bushes.
He's
and then,
behind.
Yeah, and then with The Sixth Sense, with the end where, spoiler, somebody finds out he's been dead the whole time.
What?
Like, that happens. And people are, again, some of these reactions, they seem so genuine. And like the surprise and shock that they go through. And again, I love watching those reactions because it makes me feel like I'm reliving the first time I experienced that twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good one if you want to watch people react to that. I actually got my wife into, we were reacting to T2, Terminator 2. So we're watching that, and and at first she was like, oh, this is annoying. But then she got sucked in by the genuine joy of seeing people react to some of these, our favorite movies.
I do love that. Yeah.
Speaking about favorite movies, Jamie, The Rip, starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. It was so popular that it triggered a bonus for the entire cast and crew.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So apparently, there's a cast and crew of about 1,200, and they signed this deal with Netflix. Matt and Ben's new studio, their new, what's their studio called? It's called Artists Equity.
Yeah.
So they signed this deal. I think it may be like a first of its kind or a very rare deal where if their movie performs to a certain level within the first 90 days of release, the crew, the cast get a 20% bonus, and they met that, and so everybody got a bigger payday from The Rip. Matt and Ben, they released a joint statement saying that they built Artist Equity on the behalf of filmmakers to share in the value that they bring in the project. They said they each played a critical role in making this film the success that it is, and they're grateful to see their work and glad to see it connecting so deeply. Adding that this is great proof and pointing to their new partnership, and they're confident that it will just be the first in many shared hits. That's
incredible. And we would love to see more of that, more of the appreciation for the below the line crew and the people that actually make the movie happen.
Yeah.
If you've ever been on set, James, it's not just your actor.
No.
It's not just a camera guy. It's hundreds, it's thousands of people working together like an ant colony. Like, everybody's job is the most important job, because if someone is not there doing what they need to do in that moment, it all falls apart, right? And we start losing money, and we start losing time, and things don't get done. I think there just needs to be more appreciation overall for everything and everyone that contributes to making that movie magic happen.
You had an idea. I think it was an agree to disagree a while back ago, but you said that there should be, we were talking about the Oscars, and you were saying how you would revamp it and how you would change it. And you said to host it in a stadium, a large stadium, and just invite everybody who worked on all the films nominated. So that'd be a great way to show appreciation. This is also a great way to show that they're appreciated
and
too.
I believe that this is not the first time that this has happened for Actors Equity.
Good.
Instigators, which was also filmed here in New England. Instigators. Apparently, the crew got a bonus check on that as well. Not sure how much, but I wonder if I would be considered crew as a stand-in. I mean, they sort of do consider you crew.
Yeah.
And I did get a badge that says crew, but I don't know how legit that is, because I'm still SAG. So I don't know that I would get a bonus.
Yeah.
For
you should call Matt and Ben. You said Matt and Ben are on the podcast next week.
Oh my God. Right after Adam Sandler.
Okay.
And Chris Ochoa.
When they're on, we'll ask them.
Okay.
Face to face, because they can't say no if they're looking right at us.
That's right. Just slip me a couple hundred. Right.
Yeah, I take it. Excellent. Well, speaking of taking it.
Wait.
Harrison Ford was giving it.
Okay, all right. I was like, where are you going with that? But you saved it. Good job.
Yeah. Harrison Ford.
He was giving it.
Yeah, he was giving all the inspirational speeches and words that anybody could die for or dream for. Harrison Ford, he was at the ASU commencement ceremony this past week, a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And his speech not only rocked those in attendance, not only rocked the graduates, but it's rocked the world, so much so that people keep replaying his speech. It's gone viral, Jamie.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So basically, he went up there, he talked about his time in college, kind of slacking off, doing his thing, but then finding his community, finding those in the drama, theater department, the acting world, and then he found his passion. And then he said, and then eventually he starts, gets big roles in movies, and that becomes his thing for a long time. But then he realizes his true life passion was actually environmental activism. And so for the past, for several decades, he's been very active in promoting and encouraging environmental protections. And he was saying that, talking to the graduates in the audience, he was saying that you may not know it or may not feel like it, but you have the power right now to drastically change things in a positive way. With your numbers, with your ability, you are such a strong voice that those in leadership right now would be forced to accommodate what you are demanding. And so so people stood up in their seats. He spoke it much more eloquently than I just did, but his words were so rousing that people were standing up, applauding, and just agreeing that we do have the power. We do have the power to change and make a big impact.
Yeah, just like He-Man says, "I have the power."
He actually did that. He tore his shirt off and then raised a sword.
I missed that part.
Yeah,
How did I miss that part?
Yeah.
I love Harrison. I've been in love with Harrison my entire life, and he just continues to prove what a good human being he is. And it's not just, he's hot or whatever. He is a good human being.
Yeah.
He is a genuine person, and the way that he spoke was wonderful, because he also made the point, the world that we're leaving behind for you is a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess. But there is a place for each and every one of you, and there is a need for each and every one of you. And it was very inspiring.
It was beautiful.
We couldn't love him more. So, hey, go check that out. Maybe we'll link it up somewhere on our social media. It was on our what you call that on Instagram? The
story.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
We're super high tech over here.
Yeah.
We know stuff. Well, speaking of knowing stuff, Jamie, we are both experts in every topic, of course.
Of course.
So when we present a theory or an idea, there is only one thing you can do to it. Agree with us or be wrong and disagree.
That's right.
So that's why we are jumping into our agree to disagree segment. Jamie, do you want to go first or should I go first?
I think you should go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So you mentioned Widow's Bay.
Yes.
10 episodes or so. Mm-hmm. There's so many shows because of the streaming structure and schedule and whatnot that shows only run maybe 8, 10, maybe 16 episodes a season if you're lucky. Mm-hmm. We need to bring back 23 to 30 episode seasons. My wife and I finished the OC, and they have maybe it's 28 episodes or maybe 30 episodes. And it was funny because halfway through, we're like, how many more episodes until we're done with the season? And then we saw how many were left. And then I was reminded of this was the norm. You used to be, graced with a great show for a whole literal season, if not 2 seasons.
For a whole year,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So my stance, they need to bring back full length seasons that run a minimum of 23 episodes week to week. Or if you want to go binge, whatever. But just give us all that well thought out, planned, and executed season of an amazing show. Jamie, do you agree or disagree?
It depends. It depends. All right, exactly. For those of you who are just listening, I was doing something creative with the microphone.
Something with the rock does. Yeah.
It depends. Okay, it depends. I agree in theory. Again,
Okay.
I agree in theory. But James, here's the thing. There's a reason why we have gone the other direction, right? People's attention spans are shorter. These shows are not playing on television, right? We don't need to fill as much time. The studios don't need to fill so many weeks or months with content. And so they're saving money. They're still getting viewership. They've completely, redone the pay structure as far as like who they have to pay out for what. And they're making less content, but longer episodes. Okay. So would you want 23 episodes of content if it meant that those episodes were only 20 minutes long? Or would you prefer to continue having it 8 to 10 episodes, but hour-long episodes with lots of production value and CGI? Because I think it's a trade-off. Because I think back then you didn't have that much investment in those kinds of shows, and now you have more investment but less.
I think there's a balance.
Episodes.
There's a balance because, for example, as I said, my wife and I binging the first season of The OC. Each episode, because it was made for TV, so of course there are commercials in between, but the runtime straight through each episode on HBO Max, 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. So you get 45 minutes of great drama and laughs and all this other stuff that we were enjoying about the show, and you get 23 plus, if not more, episodes of that. However, there are other shows like, for example, Rick and Morty or The Simpsons, or name any other cartoon series out there that runs for 20, 25 minutes. You can have both, but have many more episodes. You said that right now people do not have the attention span anymore.
Yeah.
Attention is a muscle. If you practice, if you work that
Listen to
muscle
him.
out, you can.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can snap this. Let's snap this. You can. There we go. Let me do my good snapping finger.
There we go.
If you work out that muscle of paying attention, then I think you will be rewarded in the long run. Literally in the longer run.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my hot take because there's so many things. Oh, the new show, the spinoff of Game of Thrones, the Knights and the Seven Kingdoms. So episode 6, watched it, and I tuned in maybe a few days later, hoping to see episode 7. Oh,
Yeah.
it didn't pop up yet. Maybe I don't know when the release date is. So a couple of days pass again. Check in, like, oh, still not out. Like episode 7, whatever. Eventually, the third time I checked on HBO Max, I had to Google it. When is the next episode coming out? Only 6 episodes this season. Only 6 episodes. Like,
Yeah.
you're killing me.
Okay.
You're killing me. Yeah.
Okay, I agree that 6 episode season, ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
No,
That's a good show.
Come on.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 10 minimum or a 12. You know what I mean? But
23 minimum.
I appreciate, though, having longer episodes, more production value, right? The things that you couldn't really get with the shorter episode, longer season sort of thing. So I appreciate that money's being delegated elsewhere in order to give me a better quality show. But yeah, 6. Oh, come on.
I was so disappointed because the last episode didn't feel like a cliffhanger. It didn't feel like a resolution to the season as a whole. So I was really disappointed that it just ended right there. Going back to what you said, and I don't want to keep disagreeing with you, but just belabor my point one more time. You said you have more money with a shorter season to invest in CGI or visual effects. Again, got to go back to the OC as an example, prime example. Shot in 2004, 0 VFX. 0 CGI, and so you can have really good quality, fun written shows with a 0 CGI or VFX budget.
Well, speaking of going back in time, James.
Yes.
I think you'll agree with my agree to disagree.
Okay.
Bring back Blockbuster Video.
Yes, I agree.
Bring back the video store.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yes, James, we need to bring back the video store.
Yes.
Preferably Blockbuster, but any of them will do.
Did you guys have Hollywood Video over here?
I don't remember having Hollywood Video. I was in Florida.
Yeah, in California we had Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. There was a little more mom and pop shop called The Warehouse.
There was Hollywood Video.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Bring all those back.
Yeah.
Competition. Bring a variety of different type of blockbuster style businesses.
Because what's also missing, James, is that sense of community, that community experience. It's going out and being out with people and being excited about, all of the different options you can watch. And yes, there's streaming. Yes, there's infinite amounts of content that you can watch right at your fingertips. But there's something so impersonal about it and unsatisfying about it, and you don't get to share that excitement and that passion and sense of community and that you do when you go to the video store. Now, you might say, but Jamie, what are you even going to rent? Because everything is digital now, right? There's no DVDs. Nobody watches DVDs anymore. There's no VHSs. I don't know. But you get a box, James. You get a box, and you remember the VHS boxes with the cover art and everything like that.
In the back, a little summary with little smaller boxes with freeze frame.
So maybe inside the VHS box is little cards with QR codes. And you bring it up to the front, and they scan the QR code, and you pay for it, and they're like, now you can watch it at home. You know what I mean? Just
that sounds like a long way. I'm not sure if I agree with that aspect per se.
Or maybe I'm open to other ideas.
No. But again, almost every household has a gaming system of some sort that plays. Obviously like CDs, DVDs. So I think the technology is there in many people's homes. And there are places where, guess what? You can actually rent a VHS player or a DVD player for free from your local library. They have so many things. And not only another shout out to the public library, they have DVDs. They have a great selection. Over here at the Medford Public Library, my wife and I will go and in this kids section, they have a kids little library or DVD section where you could pick kids shows or movies. But that's basically a mini Blockbuster. Now you can't really talk and converse as you would in a Blockbuster. Let's check this out. Or there's no candy that you can buy right there as well. But if you are missing the Blockbuster days, check out your local library. But I do agree that we do need to bring back some sort of system because we are missing that community, that connection.
Yeah.
And the randomness.
Figure out the way.
The randomness of picking something based off the cover of the box of the DVD box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. We'll figure that out. What do you guys think? How can we bring back Blockbuster Video, make it modern in a way that we can have that community again, but not need a VHS player or a DVD player? We'll figure it out.
Do you think a bank would offer us a loan, grant us a loan for opening up our own Blockbuster? Or it's that's
we
too
might
risky.
have to call it something else. How about Blanco Buster Video?
Blanco Buster, I like that.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll get on that. That'll be our next business idea. But James, where can people find us if they want to comment, tune in, find out more of our great content? If
you want to comment, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. But comment down below, join the conversation. We're pretty good at responding to comments down there as well. But you can also follow us on all the social medias. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else do we have? That's about all of them. Those are all the important ones. Listen, at Hub on Hollywood.
And when there's casting calls in between episodes, they will be up on our stories. We're putting casting calls, film, whatchamacalls it, film festivals. There we go. I forget words sometimes, guys. Hang with me. But exactly. We will, be posting all of those things on our stories so that you can stay up to date. You can get in the movies, and you can be in the next Adam Sandler movie.
Ooh, or Widow's Bay episode.
Or Widow's Bay, exactly. Because that's what we try to help you do here on the Hub on Hollywood.
At Hub on Hollywood on the social media. Also, you can listen to us on any of the major podcasting streaming services like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, we are there. Jamie, we haven't done Cinequote
in
quite a while.
Well, let's give it a shot.
So if you're down, I'll pop it up while I do this. Anything else you've been watching recently?
Oh my gosh.
We watched The Mummy. My wife and I watched The Mummy again.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, you got to get ready for the Renaissance and the next Mummy movie. No, I've just been watching My Pursuit of Jade, which is what you would enjoy about, the Asian dramas is that they have 20, 30, 40 episodes in a season, and each one of them is an hour long. But I don't know why the Western world decides that that's, not for us. But you'd enjoy that.
Okay.
I feel like.
Maybe. What I will enjoy is winning a game of Cinequote.
All right, let's go.
So if you at home want to play along with us, this game is 120. Sorry, I can't even read numbers right now. It's 1,247. 1247. If you want to play at home with us, this is today's game. So we will go ahead and start. Basically, for those unfamiliar, Cinequote is like Wordle, the word of the day. This is a movie of the day. You have to guess it based off of the 5 quotes that you are given. If you guess them on one quote, you're a master. If you guess them at the 5th quote, then you're a dunce. Kirsten Dunst. Okay. Here's quote number 1 in 3, 2, 1.
You can't tell me what to do because you're not my mom.
You can't tell me what to do because you're not my mom. Is it like... Any guess?
I don't have a guess.
I'm going to guess, because you're not my mom. I'm going to put Overboard. That's the one with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Okay.
I think it's Overboard. 1987, which is a very weird movie if you look back in 2026 eyes. It doesn't age very well.
A lot of
it's
things
a very
didn't
weird
age very
concept.
well.
Okay, Overboard. Let's submit.
No. Okay. Next.
Overboard is
quote.
a weird movie. Have you ever seen that one?
I have not.
Basically, Goldie Hawn's character is a very rich person. She's married to a rich person, a rich businessman, and she's on a yacht or a small boat of some sort. Kurt Russell is like a repairman, a handyman kind of a thing. She kind of treats him like a you're a plebe, you're a peon over here. Don't talk to me. Kind of it's not nice to him. Anyway, she falls overboard and she has a concussion. And basically, she gets rescued. Can't remember anything, but he finds out via the news that she was rescued. She's in the hospital. He goes over there and pretends to be her husband.
Oh my god!
So he says, "Hey, honey, we're going back to my shack in the woods in the swamps of wherever we live. I have 3 sons. You're the mom. This is how you take care of them. You cook for them.
Yeah, I have seen clips of that. Yeah,
it's a very fun movie for its time, but thinking about it today, it's insane. Anyway.
Speaking of things that aged like milk, like spoiled milk, we were just listening. I had this song stuck in my head this morning. She's just 16 years old.
Oh, someone was playing that. I heard that recently.
Right, and then the other part of the song is, but if I could fly, I would lift you up and show you, like,
the 80s,
awful,
man.
Awful.
The 80s.
No.
They were like,
she's 16. Leave her alone and stop singing.
Insane. All right, let's go. Quote number 2. 3, 2, 1.
I have shot and buried 3 vagrants in the past year. So I don't care what hobo sob story you got. I get a dozen a week, pal. It cuts no cash with me.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know. I have shot and buried 3 vagrants in the past. I don't care. I'm not quite sure.
Next quote.
Okay.
Sounds like it's an 80s movie, though. You might be on the right track.
Okay, let's see. Skip.
Next clue.
Legend is the Rainmaker came out of nowhere. In the span of 6 months, took total control of the 5 major syndicates.
I'll take an army.
But he didn't have an army. The story is that he did it alone. Alone.
That voice is so familiar. I'm gonna listen to it again.
It's like a apocalypto, or is this? I don't know.
No, let me hold on. Let me listen because the first voice is so familiar.
Legend is the Rainmaker came out of nowhere. In the span of 6 months, took total control of the 5 major syndicates.
I'll take an army.
But he didn't have an army. The story is that he did it alone. Alone.
Is it Rainmaker? Is there a movie called Rainmaker?
I mean, Rainmaker is capitalized.
So just give that a shot.
I don't think it's, might as well.
Because I have no idea.
That first voice is so familiar. Rainmaker.
Is that a movie?
It says The Rainmaker.
Yeah, try that.
Let's try it out. No.
Okay. All right.
Man, okay. Guess number 4.
Let's go.
Let's not be dunces.
Oh, no.
Okay, 4.
All right, listen. This is a hard situation for you, but we both know how this has to go down. I can't let you walk away from this diner alive. This is my life now. I earned it. You had yours already. So why don't you do what old men do and die. Get the fuck out of my
Why
way.
don't you just take your little gun out between your legs and do it? Boy.
I think I know this one.
Okay.
So it's down into your eyes.
Is that?
I know what it was.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I know the name of it. I mean, I know the movie. It's with Bruce Willis,
Right,
And
Bruce Willis,
Joseph
that's-
and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
It's the one where Joseph Gordon-Levitt goes back in time. Oh no, he goes back in time. No, he goes to the future.
What? Oh, okay. All right.
Because Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt play the same character. They're both Bruce Willis, so there's time travel. Now, this quote is still going.
Wow.
Okay. Oh man, what is that movie called? Oh man, it's cheating to Google it, but I
It
know
is cheating.
I know exactly what movie it is.
Okay. What are we gonna do?
Oh man,
Is it? I mean, I don't think of time travel titles. Future Man.
old young Bruce Willis movie. I think we can Google it because
Okay,
I
all right.
I legit know what movie this is.
Okay.
Just put Bruce Willis. Let us know down in the comments if you think this is cheating.
What's the Bruce Willis movie with Joseph
Gordon-Levitt?
Gordon-Levitt where they time travel and they're the same person? Not everybody.
Everybody Loves Raymond?
No. See, I said apocalyptic, but it's not that. My phone's too dumb.
Okay,
Ask your
hold
phone.
on. Okay, hold on. Again, comment down below if you think this is cheating. Bruce Willis, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, time travel movie. Looper.
Looper. Okay.
Looper. Looper. See, yeah, 2012.
Yay.
There we go. So
All right.
the majority of people got it on the fourth guess, like us. Mm-hmm. So we're not the worst. Again, I'm very against Googling stuff, but I feel like I knew that one, and
Right.
that's
You
my
just
excuse.
needed the name.
Again,
You just
comment
needed
down
the-
below if you think we're trash for Googling it. But you know
Pretty
what?
trashy.
We don't think you're trash. We think you're gold. Thank you so much for listening and or watching us right here on the Hub on Hollywood for another jam-packed episode of a lot of great news. A lot of great Massachusetts,
so
New England
much
news.
great, exactly. Great New England filming news, and one more New England shout out. I just wanted to give to the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, okay,
for
can we?
One Piece.
Can you stay in frame and stand up
So
and
they had a One Piece night at Fenway Park at Fenway Park.
Fenway Pack?
And if y'all are watching on YouTube, you can see the back there with Luffy wearing a Red Sox jersey,
holding a Red Sox baseball.
Yeah, and
How did the
really
steel work?
nice.
How did the
so
steel
I
work?
mean, just it was a themed night, and if you bought the first whatever number of tickets, you get these nice jackets. I got 4 of these jackets.
You're wearing all 4 right now for those just listening.
Exactly. So
Very hot
yeah,
right now.
anyone who knows me, I know these lights. Oh my god, that's really hot under here. Anyone who knows me knows that I love One Piece. And Harrison. So
And the Red Sox.
And the
You have
sure.
tattoos of Red
So-
Sox players all over you.
So it's just been a really great episode because I got to talk about 2 of the 3 of those things. So
Excellent.
Yay.
Did they play anything on the Jumbotron or anything like One
We
Piece
got there
related?
late, so I'm not sure. I think
okay.
they might have in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad we got our jacket. So
All right. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Hub on Hollywood. Stick around again for casting calls, news, reviews, and anything else you need to know about filmmaking industry in New England.
Great interviews coming up too in the next few weeks. So come back and join us for those.
There we
And
go.
Until then, I'm Jamie.
I'm James.
See ya.
Bye.